Disney's Adventures of the Gummy Bears. Once upon a time, very long ago in Gummy lived many gummy bears. In one house lived 6 gummy bears. Goofy, Grammy, Zoomy, Toomy, Suni and Chubby were their names. One day Grammy became angry while playing a puzzle game with Goofy and stormed out leaving Goofy alone. When the others saw these fights, they decided to pick out some gummy berries for them. While they were picking up berries, everyone's basket was full except for Tommy's. "I am hungry," complained Tommy. Just then a rabbit ran between Tommy's feet. The poor rabbit looked scared to death. Tommy observed. What Tommy didn't know was the poor rabbit was being hunted. Further, the poor rabbit ran into a large net while she was trying to get away. Large, lanky hands picked the poor rabbit up. "You mindless rabbit, you can't run from me." Nothing escapes the great David laughed. "Hey, but I will give you one chance to escape." Saying that, he let the rabbit go. But before the rabbit could run away, he sprinkled some powder on it, which instantly turned into a stone. At another addition to my collection, laughed the man. He took the rabbit and put it with his collection. "Good thing that I stole the magic powder, and now everyone will believe that I am a good sculptor," he laughed. Just then he heard the bells of the cages ring. "Oh, more prey, more sculptures!" He ran to his cages where he found the gummy bears. "What?" he asked, for he thought gummy bears did not exist but in fairy tales. The gummy bears looked at each other uncomfortably. Zoomy tried to fool Davin by saying, "We are only dressed like gummy bears. We aren't real gummy bears." And when it began to grow darker, Goofy decided to look for the others without Grammy. Goofy soon found the others and Darwin. But Goofy did not know that Grammy too was spying on others. "Give me nice poses and I might let you go," said the man. But instead of letting them go, he turned them into stone. "They will fetch me more fortune," the man thought. Just as he was collecting the prized collection, Goofy swung over the man's head with the wine. But since his jump was ill-timed, he fell right into the net and Grammy was aiming at the man's head. "What did you do that for?" "You ruined everything, Grammy," yelled Goofy. But before they could continue with their argument, the man ran after them. "More gummy bears for my collection," he laughed. But Dobbins couldn't catch them, so he left without them. When he was gone with his wagon, Goofy popped up to the bushes and along with Grammy. Goofy snuck into Darwin's wagon unnoticed. Soon Darwin stopped the wagon near the royal courtyard, showing off his sculptures. He was happy that many people were marveling at his creations. While Goofy and Grammy decided what to do next, Darwin stormed into the wagon. "Picky!" he screamed, pulling out a table. He then chanted some words from the tablet to an eagle, which turned back into flesh from stone. Darwin left with the eagle muttering about how the eagle should please someone. Soon after, the king came to visit along with the young prince and princesses. Darwin showed that gummy bear statue, saying that he made those statues especially for the prince and the princess. And the king agrees to buy them from Darwin. Kevin the prince recognized the gummy bears and asked how did the man manage to make them. Before the man could answer, Grammy and Gruffy pulled the prince aside and told the prince everything about. Davins tried to chase the bears but failed. Then the two bears and Kevin snuck into the prince's room with the broken tablet pieces. Gruffy and Grammy pierced the tablet together and chanted the words written on it, and the statues of the bears came to life again. The gummy bears ran away, but as soon as they were gone, Davins burst into the prince's room in search of the bears. "I know you are here," he shouted, walking the princess, who only got mad at him. Davin froze the princess in a fit of anger. When Davin ran out of the courtyard in search of gummy bears, he found them sitting with the tablet. "We suppose we could be partners," they suggested. But Davin did not want that. He was about to throw the magic powder on them, but Chebby stole it away, and the gummy bears gave him a chance to run away. Davin thought he was free. He pulled his wagon and rode off. But what he did not guess was the gummy bears would unfreeze all the animals when Darwin was away. Grammy toasted the tablet away, saying they don't need it anymore, and the prince jumped up to catch the tablet just in the nick of time. "My sister is still frozen," he said. The princess was unfrozen after the magic spell, and the bears returned home happily and safely.